Chris Jones. And his opponent in the blue corner. He's a brown belt under Jack Ray. He won the 2017 IBJJF Atlanta Open in the adult brown division. The 2016 Georgia Fighters Purple Belt of the Year runner-up. He's 30 years old, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 181 pounds. He represents Alliance from Kennesaw, Georgia. Ryan Hagerty. Big man. In the game.
Do a little bit of gi jiu-jitsu here. Should be an interesting matchup.
All right, both guys fighting for grips here. Ideally, you want a good inside collar grip. Looks like he's got an overhook to an inside collar grip here.
Correct. They're looking to see, I don't know if they're going to go for a takedown or not, but somebody's probably going to jump guard here soon.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of takedowns, straight takedowns in the gi.
Correct. Unless you're a judoka like myself. I'm going to throw you before I pull guard. So they're fighting for dominant grips right now. For the people who are not familiar with this, but I don't see anybody situating their hips in place for a takedown. So they may be fighting for grips to pull guard here.
When you get to this brown belt, black belt level, you see a lot of guys really take their time on things. And there goes nice inside leg. Looked like a throw there.
So Uchimata, he attempted an Uchimata. He was just a little bit out of position. That's why he didn't get it. Ryan did. Now you see Ryan has a grip on his belt with his hand over his arm over his neck. So he's got a little bit better dominant position now.
Yeah, that's actually a very intelligent position because his opponent can't posture up, and with his other hand he has an overhook and an inside collar grip.
Correct.
So now he looks for a drag to a throw. Very nice. He's looking for him to scramble to the back, but he doesn't.
Back to their feet.
And he really likes that inside collar grip on the left side.
That's a good grip. It's a good grip because it isolates the arm on that side. There's a guard pull.
Looked like he thought about a flying armbar, but now he ends up in bottom half.
Ryan goes to half. As Chris is trying to roll him through.
Ryan with some good top pressure there, but Chris able to sweep him over to a neutral position. Ryan still has
up under the, he's up under the chin. I don't know if he has the gi secured, if he has the gi choke secured quite yet. He may just be neutralizing him here for a second. He may try to spin. Look for him to try to spin to the back. It looks like he may be trying to roll him through.
He's got a good front headlock position. He keeps going for that inside collar. Now he gets caught in bottom half trying to rush to the back.
And Chris has locked him in his half guard right now. So let's see if Ryan can pass or if he's going to attempt to pass.
Chris looking to set up a sweep here.
Sitting up, grabbing the belt.
He's going for the belt.
See, Ryan's trying to break the half guard here. Now he has to be careful. He's going to try to pass to his left side. As Chris is still trying to lock the half guard.
Chris has to be careful with his leg here too. He can get knee barred from that position. But he looks like he's squirming to a good position. Nope.
They're going to come back to their feet. Smart, very smart on Ryan's part to stand back up. I don't know how this is being scored, if they're actually scoring takedowns or not, but...
Well, there hasn't been any, so...
My philosophy is to always go for the takedown, always go for the point.
Always.
Single leg, double leg attempt.
That's the difference when you're looking at things from an MMA aspect and you look at things from a purely jiu-jitsu aspect.
Right.
Both guys still fighting for grips here.
Chris pulls guard, pulls half guard. See what he can do from here.
Second time going to that bottom half and looking for some belt control here.
He may be trying to roll him through some sort of, like what we call in judo, tomonagi, where you flip the guy over your head. Get a leg on the inside and sweep the guy over the top of your head.
It's a lot of trouble to go through. Pulling bottom half multiple times here.
Right. But just look for that. He could be doing that because he's holding on to the belt. And you're going to need that belt to pull the guy over the top. Well, let's see if Ryan's going to attempt to pass his half guard again.
You know you're watching brown belts when they use belt control intelligently.
Technique.
I didn't even know you could grab the belt until I got a purple.
Yeah. It's technique. Display of technique here. Guys aren't trying to kill each other, aren't going all crazy. You usually see white belts do that.
It's a chess match.
You know. Blue belt, you get guys that are using some technique, but they're still trying to muscle everything.
I like to call them technical squirrels. White belts are squirrels. Blue belts are technical squirrels. Purple belts are knowledgeable squirrels.
Purple belts are violent.
Yes.
They're just violent. They just use violence.
Good mix of violence and technique.
Once you get the brown belt, you become calm and relaxed and start calculating things. Then when you become a black belt, you're trying to set up moves 3, 4, 5 moves ahead of what your opponent's
you go
thinking.
from playing checkers to playing chess.
Exactly.
Looks like he's looking for a cross collar here from this seated position.
Definitely cannot make no mistakes at black belt. One mistake will cost you your match.
Slowly trying to work this choke in. You can't really see it, but he's got his right hand on the right lapel of his opponent, and he's pulling across the neck, trying to get a good crank position, possibly get the elbow to a crank point behind the neck.
All right, Ryan still has to be aware of that hook that's on that butterfly hook that's on the inside from Chris. He may use that to try to sweep. See, he has it up under the arm, but Ryan has his lapel pulled up under his leg. All right, now it's out.
Quite a change of pace here tonight at the NFC.
And Ryan hunting for some head control here, front headlock position. He's going to try to roll him through, and he has successfully passed the guard. So they're scoring points. That should be points right here.
Yeah, he's almost at a.
He's almost in a north-south position.
It's almost like a north side control.
Now I don't know if Nate Mann's going to allow Chris to put his feet on the cage and use the cage for leverage. I'm not sure. And they're back to he's both back.
Now he's looking for that cross collar choke from there.
That's not there. He's got his hand in his lapel, but the choke is not there. So now Ryan goes to his back. Let's see what kind of guard Ryan has. Chris is standing up. So what Chris is going to do is try to pass his guard. He's going to put his knee in the middle of his butt and sit down. As he sits down, he's trying to break the guard so he can pass.
Using a good old knee slice right across the cup.
Yeah, he's got the knee through. Now let's see if he can actually get through and pass. See, Ryan's got a good guard. He's recovering, not allowing Chris to pass here.
Oh, Ryan gets to almost a side control position here.
Chris is going for the back. And now he's going to go north-south. Yep, Chris is going back to the back. Smart move. Ryan has his arm in and he's out. Chris passes the guard again. Ryan looks to roll and turtle.
Chris showing a lot of fatigue here. You could just see in that scramble that Ryan was able to get back to side control before Chris could even get his hips back in position.
Chris is on.
I mean Ryan. Ryan, Chris. Just reverse what I said.
Oh, he looks like he's got a.
Looks like he's sitting out on a head arm guillotine here. Very tricky submission, but hard to finish in a gi. Now they're turning up a little bit here, breaking grips with aggression.
DG, man, I know you got this. Keep it back.
And that's the match. Oh, wait a minute. It's not a match. It's a round. Nice.
It's going to be my comeback. Key match. I'll go against you. Is it over? You got rounds? I think so. Submission only. Oh, no way. They're not going to keep going until a submission, right?
We'll see who submits or escapes the fastest.
So they
To determine our winner,
It's a sudden death.
Okay.
Sudden death.
I have no idea.
All right, it looks like we may have a sudden death round or something going on here. An overtime round. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to do EBI rules here, where one guy's going to start on the back and has to escape, and or if he gets submitted, then he's.
Now, if one person gets a submission, I believe the other person gets an opportunity
Exactly.
to get their submission faster than the other person did, and if they do, then they win.
Or if the guy escapes, then he wins. The guy that submitted the other guy, then he wins. All right, so Ryan starts off on. Chris starts off on Ryan's back. I'm sorry. Looks like Ryan's going to try to turn in to his left. Now he's going over. He's squaring his hips up so he can try to turn in.
Looks
We got
like he
Chris
might
going
have
for
a
this bow and arrow choke. It's on
this is a
tight.
nasty choke.
It's on tight.
Nasty choke. He's got the arm trapped also. He could go to sleep here.
I can't see the.
Man, he's got
Chris,
that arm locked.
Ryan is still moving. He's okay. He's okay. He hasn't went limp, and he's out. And he escaped. Now Ryan will start off on Chris's back. Valiant attempt by Chris at the bow and arrow choke.
Yeah, beautiful job trapping the arm also there. That's not something you always see, an arm trap while going for the bow and arrow. Most time people place their knee across the back of the head.
All right, there's the body triangle just got locked on from Ryan.
Very smart. Shut down the hips right away.
But the way to counter that is you fall to that side that the body triangle is on, which Chris just did.
In this position, when you have someone on your back, you really want to get your back to the mat, turn into the choking side. Easier said than done when you're being contorted in all directions.
And Ryan's still fighting for the dominant lapel grip. He's trying to work it high here. He's squeezing on that body triangle, which is going to drive all the air out of your opponent's lungs. Chris trying to roll back to his left here. Let's try to put some ease on that body triangle.
I'm really surprised to see a brown belt hooking behind the leg here from the body triangle position.
There's actually a good technique to do. That way you can keep your opponent's leg stretched out.
Yeah, you can also get straight ankled from that position.
You have to be careful. See, Ryan's working on that lapel. On that right side lapel, he's working on. As Chris is trying to belly down and drive back through so he can come out of the body triangle. All right, now look for Ryan to try to spin back to his. Look for Chris to try to spin back to his left here. That way he can get on top. With that body triangle locked, it's going to be very hard for him to get back and spin back in.
Yeah, his only option is to shut down the pressure by rolling to that crossed over side and trying to fight those legs off with his hands even if he can.
Exactly.
Not a very fast-paced sport we're watching here, but it requires a lot of intelligence, a lot of decision making.
Like I said, it's a chess match. You have to calculate your moves very, very carefully. See, Ryan's still trying to establish that choke. Now he's got his knuckle into the choke. He's going to try to pass that leg over Chris's left, so he can secure the bow and arrow choke.
Oh, and he's going to end up on bottom of a nice arm bar, and that's it.
Match is over. Great job.
Beautiful, masterful transition to the arm bar there.
Belts in the NFC cage. Your winner via the arm bar submission, Chris Jones.